Hmm. I can't hear John.
I think we got all that crazy hair that's drowning us out here.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can hear
there.
John.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are all coming through.
Okay, I can't. I can only hear John. That's it.
I'm special.
So hold on. Let me X out and I'll exit and then come back in. Hold on.
All right.
Very well.
Damn, I look cool, man. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the lines. See that? That's some freaking hair right there.
Hey, beats bald, right?
It's getting there. Yeah, see that?
I hear ya. Damn it.
Told Jed, get your ass to dinner. Some dinner with some Drow. Sounds like you're typing, so we muted your mic. Fuck you.
Eat this, fuckers. Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, it's... I mean, oops, try again.
Bing, bing, bing.
Huh. It's not... Oh, well, maybe they're already invited. I was sending Kelda and Jed an invite, and it didn't like it for some reason.
I see.
Okay, Jed's in the process. Hurry your process the fuck up. Oh, there we go. I keep getting invites from Brandon now for their D&D game.
Yeah, I got a couple too that I joined in, and everyone's like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "What's going on?" I got invites.
I know they got. He's in his car. Who's that?
Yeah, so it's like, click. Yeah, so I think I got one from Brandon, I got one from Frank, and I got one from Christian one last week. I'm like, okay.
Jed, can you hear us?
Hello, Jed.
He's like, I'm in the darkness.
I'm attacking the darkness.
So and I see the camera is all over the place. Kind of like Matt's hairdo tonight.
Look, I have a mohawk like Jed.
Hey, John, can you send Kelda an invite?
Alright, let's see what I can do here.
No.
You
can't.
Me.
You're the only one who can, because it's hanging out on there.
I was gonna say, where the hell's the thing at?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
Come on, motherfucker.
Hey, how many XP did we get for last week? Because I remember seeing it and I didn't take it down.
You
Yeah,
saw
my dad had it all on mute, so
What?
my dad had it all on mute, so that's why you guys couldn't hear us.
Ah!
How much XP did we get last week?
It was a secret.
Oh well, fucking.
I just wanted to see who would do it without.
We got a total of 50,000 last week.
Huh?
I think we got a total of 50,000 last week.
I'm going to go ahead and give you guys, for signing up early, I'm going to give you guys 30,000 for signing up early. And for getting on here early, I'm going to give you another 20,000. So, yeah, you got 50,000 again.
So, hold on. Okay, so we got 20,000 last week plus 10,000.
No, man, we got 50,000 last week.
No, 50,000 last week.
Yeah.
And then we got another 50 today.
That's right.
Yeah, I just leveled
Alright.
up, Nick. No.
So, and that 50,000 includes the whatever for RSVPing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's okay. That's it.
Oh, Jed said Kelda needs an invite. Can you send her one, Keith?
No, you're the only one who can send an invite.
Oh, really?
Yep, on air. When you do it on air, you're the only one who can do it.
Let's see if it'll work this time. Oh, nope, never mind. You found the old one. Good. Can you hear us?
Yes. Can you
Oh.
hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Good. So, Kelda,
Oh.
give yourself an additional 50,000
Oh.
for...
Yeah, your, what's it called? Your drinks are on the table. Hey, can you grab my charger?
No. Just go down. Sorry.
Yo, Nick, dude, that was freaking hilarious when you joined last night.
When I acted like I was crashing,
Yeah, dude, that was freaking hilarious, man.
I just heard some voice go, "He's in a car!"
What happened? Did you crash a game?
Yeah, they're sending out invites, but they're sending them to everybody. So like me and Keith are getting them too.
Oh.
I don't know how to stop that, guys. I'm sorry for doing that.
No, instead he's just got to create a new circle and add the current players to that circle.
I saw that. I was like, huh? I even asked you, I go, did I miss a game yesterday?
So you guys all got that additional 50,000. Did anybody level up?
Yeah.
What's
I'm at
500?
10.
Yeah, what's 560,000 for warrior class?
It's you're barely past 10 if you're fighter, because 500,000 is 10.
Oh, so I leveled up then. Okay,
Yep.
I'm at 10. Good. 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 Good.
Yeah.
Oh, I finished Game of Thrones. I did it. I went through all three seasons.
That's freaking awesome. Jamie,
Yes, it was. Huh?
what do you think of Jamie now?
I still don't like Jamie. I'm on the fence about, to be perfectly honest. My favorite character is still the Khaleesi, and I was really pissed off about the Starks. Really, really fucking pissed.
They pretty much get their asses handed to them, don't they?
Yes, and I hope that little girl does what I think she's gonna do. But you probably guys know. Does she become an assassin?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, that's where I see her going, and I hope it goes that way. So, yeah, I like the Starks, but I cried. I was like, no, not them, not the Starks.
I did, but they kind of screw everything up, and I think I like the Lannisters better now.
Do you
I like
really?
Jaime Lannister. His character seems to grow the most from start to finish.
Yeah,
I like Tyrion. Is that his name, Tyrion? Is it
yeah,
Tyrion or is it?
Tyrion's awesome.
Yeah.
Tyrion, yeah, I like him in the Lannister clan. As far as the Queen, I hate. I don't even. And Joffrey, oh Lord, I just want to poke his eyes out.
Nah, he,
I can't
technically,
stand him. Huh?
he is a Lannister, but they call him Baratheon after his fake father, who wasn't really his father.
Yeah.
So even though he's more Lannister than anybody else, he doesn't count.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But Tywin Lannister is he's a great man.
Yeah.
Really? Huh? I don't know.
Tywin Lannister.
I don't like the Lannisters overall. I don't
They're
know.
great people.
Tywin controls
They're
everything
assholes.
without having to be king. That's what makes him awesome.
I don't like any of them. I'm like, no. I like the Khaleesi though. Huh?
He puts the king to bed.
Yeah. Really. Yeah.
Well, I think I might pick up the books now. So I've heard that there from other people too that they're really good.
Let's see. So Matt, where'd Matt go?
I think he's making some coffee.
Hey Jed, how are you turning up different people's volume? Because I can hear everybody else really loud, but I can't hear you.
Hang out toolbox.
Yeah, in the toolbox.
The toolbox. Oh, I see it. View and manage your audio and video feeds. Okay.
Did you want to see a guy try to attack? We got a flashback. Can you hear us now?
A little bit better. So Matt, you went up a level?
Yeah, I'm at 10.
Did you roll your hit points yet?
10 side are correct.
Yeah.
I think at level 10 we stopped rolling for hit points, right? Oh, we're gonna keep on rolling.
Oh,
right
yeah.
on.
At 11 is when you just start adding hit points plus your con.
I thought we were just going to go through and just keep rolling.
No.
What?
Huh?
No, at 11th level you start just adding.
No, it's at 10th that you start adding.
It depends on the
The
class.
10th is your last level where you roll.
Not all classes.
Yeah, for 2nd edition for
Oh,
Warrior,
this is,
I'm looking at it right now, and it says...
yeah, I'm looking at Thief right now.
Okay, that's why 9th level you roll a 9 side, or you still roll, and then at 10th it just says 9 plus 3.
Yeah.
But in mine, I'm gonna let you guys keep rolling.
Works for me.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Whoever else is DMing,
Well, I guess we just make that standard then across the board.
I thought you and I had already talked about it, and we agreed on it. Yeah.
No, I'm fine with it. I mean, it makes me stronger. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, because a while back we were like, that's a stupid rule, because why would you suddenly, I got really good and I can't get any better. So fuck it, I want you guys to keep gaining shit.
By the way, Nick, I leveled up too. So.
Let's see, let me find my text document here. Party. What the heck did I do with it? There we go. My AD&D party. So Christian, you're at 10th level now?
Yeah.
Now, what do you got in the way of hit points?
66.
And then Matt, you're 10th level.
Yep.
And what are you looking at for hit points?
Total hit points or max hit points are at 74 now.
74.
That's it?
That's it.
He doesn't have a con bonus.
Wait, what do you
Yeah,
have?
nope.
Matt?
I'm at 74 right now.
I'm way higher than you. Wow.
I have. Now understand that's 10 levels with no con bonus.
Yeah.
I don't have a con bonus.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. I had a
Yeah.
9th level fighter once with 35 hit points. It sucked.
Do you have my hit points, Nick? I think I sent it to you. But
Level 9 and 92 hit points?
no, level 10 at 92 hit points.
Ah. And then Jed, did you level up again?
I am. Let me see.
811?
No, I'm 911.
That's what I thought. Oh, 911.
Oh shit.
What are your hit points?
Uh,
Or do you want to send them to me?
85.
85. So, I think, John, are you at 8-9?
I am at 9-9 with 92 hit points.
Okay, now everybody's updated. So, Matt, your Thaco for level 10 should be 11.
Alright, Thaco goes to 11. Right, got it.
And then I think your saves have probably changed too.
No, 910 fighters the same.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So Frankie's crud wins.
Oh, this coffee needs to clean up. Jeez.
He'll say the next 5 years he wants to put a 454 engine in it. Excuse me. Yeah, I really want to see you.
Okay, so as you guys were out on the street, they started walking you. You've got about 30 of those red guards surrounding you, and in front of you, walking inside the circle of guards next to Jed, is the old one. And appears to be an elven woman in her late 30s, and has really long, really pale, thick white hair. Her skin is very pale white, almost like a gray elf, but a little different. And so she's now walking with you guys through the city. And basically all of your items have been taken.
Ah, dude.
Everything has been stripped off of you. You're wearing your clothes. That's not going to last much longer either. So do you guys want to talk or anything as they're taking you through the city?
Don't we all look proper?
What'd you
What?
say?
I said, don't we all look proper? What did you say? He took our clothes, right?
Yeah.
No, we still have our clothes.
Yeah, we still have our clothes. We don't
Oh,
have anything else.
We're fucked.
Yeah, we are. Not sure what we could talk about.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about, man. Whose idea was
Might
to
as
go in here?
well bend over and kiss our asses goodbye.
I look at the to the mistress and I tell her she looks familiar.
You just see her break out in this big, like, Galadriel-like smile.
Mommy dearest.
She's like, we'll talk about that. There's a reason.
Are you my mother?
I just nod.
As you guys are going through the streets now, you see, like, just tons of drow crowding the edges of the street looking at you guys. Little kids running around. And they take you to this very large building in the middle of the town. And as you enter through this portcullis, there's like a little moat around it with some strange-looking water. You guys go in, and rather than going up, they take you to this back stairwell that kind of spirals down and goes under the building.
Yeah, it's probably sewage water.
Nope.
It didn't smell or anything.
Oh, okay.
It looked really dark. And you hear her mumbling under her breath now. Old habits, we need to change this. This is not fit for me.
This is just, yes, this is so unclean.
This is not fit for guests. And as you guys go down now, a couple more flights, you find yourselves in this very large level, and in the center, you see like an open area with a bunch of different colored drow sitting there behind desks. And some of them have like different objects on the table in front of them. They're sitting around each other in a circle facing out. And the room is circular, and all along the walls you see cells.
Is there anyone in the cell?
Yeah. And you notice that the cells are furnished very, very lavishly. There seems to be like, this whole room has like really nice inlaid tile. There's curtains. There's tapestries on the walls.
Oh, I love prison.
Yeah, this sure beats out there adventuring in the wild.
Nicer than any inn we've stayed in.
Yeah.
And look at the lovely tapestries. All right.
She turns to the guards and says, show them to their rooms. She's all, I'll have the table prepared. I'll send, and she turns back to you. She's all, I'll send for you all shortly. Take advantage of the time, get cleaned up. And she like kind of pats Naya on the face, turns around in a swoosh of fabric, and walks off. And the guards start herding you towards an empty cell.
So they're putting us all in together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not all of you together. As you guys get closer to the cell now, you see that there is already somebody in there.
Do we recognize that person?
You do.
Oh no, it's the dwarf, right?
Please tell me it's Killian.
It's not Killian. It's a drow that you're pretty familiar with. It's Matt's character.
Yeah. What?
No, you see, You see Narandis, Matt's character, sitting in there.
Dude, wasn't he with us just like a minute ago?
He's still with you.
Whoa!
What? That's my thought. Okay, so I'm not going crazy.
Twins or doppelganger?
It's that mask of
I'm gonna. Am I anywhere near him?
Which one? Narandis?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see them all approaching the cell.
Okay.
So you look out there and you see him standing with them.
All right. I'm gonna yell out. Notice anything different about this one?
Well, no.
No.
Do I notice anything different? Do we notice anything different, Nick?
You see him now flash this big grin. He bows, and he takes a step back. The guards part and let him out.
What?
It's just like, you're all idiots.
Yeah.
True. The answer's true.
Yes, we are, because I can't figure it out either.
So he led us back home.
Yeah. You didn't give him anything, did you?
I shared my iron rations with him. Damn it.
You damn it.
So the guards are now guards are like motioning you to get in there. Strip, get cleaned up. You stink.
I've been here a few days. What has this guy done? Have you seen him do anything?
Nothing special.
Huh? What did he do?
When I get out of here, I'm gonna break his neck.
You see him. See you all at dinner. I'll save a seat next to me, brother.
Oh boy.
I can't wait.
So inside the cell now, you guys see a bunch of clothes laid out for all of you.
Make sure the utensils are nice and sharp.
He's already gone. The guards are closing the door behind you guys, locking the cell. And you've got about a 20-foot square cell. There's bunk beds laid out with really lavish, thick bedding. There's a table with a mirror on it with perfumes and makeup. There's dresses laid out, just really fancy clothes. The guys, you've just mainly got breeches and tunics and overcoats. But it's still better than anything you had.
As soon as the guards are clear, I'm going to storm up to Matt and ask him, what is he about? And point back towards his twin or whatever that was.
Yeah.
You still there, Matt?
What'd you say, Jed?
I said I storm up to you and I ask you, what is he about? And point back towards your other self.
Well, he's about putting me in this cell, and he's probably about why you all are down here.
Who is
Are
he?
you? Yeah.
He's my twin brother. And no, I am nothing like him.
Before you get any ideas.
Well, then,
Yeah.
are you from here? Are you from here?
Yes.
Huh.
And some, yeah, and I am from here. Yes. But here is kind of new. Here is not the same. I'm from this area, yes. But this didn't come out of the ground before. This is up and out of the ground now. So this is a little bit different. Things have changed.
Okay, I'm gonna make my way over to a water basin or whatever, and start stripping down and washing up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna
Yep. Same here.
wash up and get in those fancy clothes.
Get
Oh
all
shit,
stiffied up
Snickers.
for our dinner date.
I'm not even gonna touch anything the Drow gave us.
What, in the cell?
Yeah, I'm not touching anything.
Nick, is there anything in this room that can be used as a weapon?
Well, I've been here a few days, and everything they've given me is fine. So,
It would be in your best interest
yeah.
to dress.
I'll dress, but I'll not wash myself. I'll go in there smelly for them.
Don't give them cause to single you out. You've already got a strike against you as being an elf from the surface.
You hear a voice from outside the cell. You hear, put on what they gave you. They will not let you leave the cell.
Alright, I'll do it.
Could be worse. We could be all humiliated.
I know, right? It could be like a clown outfit and stuff. You know?
Actually, Christian, did you get that?
Yeah, I got you.
I'll be right back.
All right. I tell everybody I have some etiquette here for you, some table etiquette. First off, nobody look her in the eye. When she speaks to you, you keep your head down and bow when you're in her presence.
Okay.
And then I go over which silverware to use first for everything. All that.
Okay.
Make sure they all know.
So which fork do we use for the sliced mushrooms? The 3-pronged fork or the spoon?
Save the forks for throwing. They could, we might be able to use those as weapons. Aim for their eyes. No, don't attack. Never mind.
It's not really gonna matter, is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
So you guys, unless you're doing anything else,
I'm still not sure I'm understanding. You escaped and your brother tried to bring you back. Is that what this is about?
Where did Matt go?
no.
He escaped. Damn it.
Damn! He escaped the questioning too.
Oh, I just texted him.
There's movement.
Yep. Tell him I want the truth. Damn it.
Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there he is.
So we ask, so what is this about? You escaped the Underdark and your brother brought you back?
That's what it's looking like. Yeah, he took me while I was sleeping. Didn't exactly wanted to. I did not want to come here. I wouldn't just lead you straight into here either.
Lydia, I'll handle this. I'll question them. What is it you ran from in the first place?
Just tired of the way the women are here. I don't like them ruling over everything.
And your brother remains subservient?
Yes. He's still here. They took me away while sleeping, so what's that tell you? Yeah, he's their puppet. So how do you know this lady here? Is this your mother?
I don't know. She seems
You
familiar.
guys sure have some eye contact going there.
Yeah, I saw you checking her out.
Yeah, I've been watching that.
You weren't even with us.
No, but she did walk you down to your cell.
See my eyes start to flash red.
Yeah. Didn't she whipped her hair around or something like that, right? How did you say you did that, Nick, when she was walking away?
Oh, she patted her on the face, like.
Oh. It's almost like you guys are related.
They're girls, right? They're both of them are girls.
Yeah.
Ah, that's girl on girl. Got it.
All right.
All right. Anyhow, well, shit. What do we do now?
We go eat dinner.
Yeah.
Dinner. What's for dinner? What is traditional Drow cuisine?
Roth meat, sliced mushrooms, elven wine.
Right on. That's
meat
good,
from
right?
Fermented mushrooms.
Wizard, do you have any more input? I'm sure you sat at many of these dinners. You seem to be a little more schooled than the other drow over here.
Yeah. Keep your mouth shut unless you're spoken to.
How long I'm gonna ask Matt. How long has he been here exactly in the cell?
All right, so Nick,
I've been here, was it 2 days, right? 2 days.
There we go. I just sent you that. Yeah, it's probably been about 5 days.
5 days. Since our first camp, wasn't it, inside? Yeah, I think it was the first camp.
Yeah, when you guys first got to the island and were in what was left of the city, and the dead were swarming around out there before you guys got knocked out.
Can't believe there's two of that ugly elf walking around.
At least I'm properly ugly.
What?
So I'm more properly ugly. I have battle scars. You all looked at this guy. He doesn't have battle scars on him. No one.
Yeah,
no
we
one.
kind of missed that one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
But we've had you covered.
I haven't been covered the past few. No, remember this whole part of this adventure. I haven't been covered up. I ain't got a problem revealing myself now.
I wonder.
I'm with a group. Yeah, I'm with a group I can trust. No covering up.
Yeah. Don't take anything for granted either.
all right, so Nick, I'll go and pull Lydia aside then.
Okay. You guys see the ranger pulling Jed's character aside and whispering something.
Oh?
Secrets.
And in turn, Nick, I'm going to kind of go up to everybody and whisper it in their ear so nobody else can hear it.
Okay.
So, basically, guys, we have Suspira on the outside because the person that told me to put on the clothes was Suspira. I don't know where she is, but she's out there.
Oh.
Oh, really?
So make sure that you guys don't speak it out loud for the guards to hear.
You did see a bunch of Drow women leaving that were carrying, like, serving trays. And, like, empty bottles and stuff like that.
Drow women as servants? Interesting.
They were all, well, they were mostly blacks and blues.
Hmm. Perhaps they were Drow that were conquered from other cities.
Yeah, they could be like rival clans or something like that.
Could be.
Huh. Well,
That's the most degrading thing, is a woman drow having to serve a male. Or others.
Hey, sneezy cat, get out of here.
alright then. Well, I would imagine we're just gonna wait and be ready for dinner. I don't know if there's anything else we can plan in the meantime.
No, I don't think so.
Even if we could get out, we got no weapons. They'd have us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I thought about that too, but and we.
As soon as he told me about Suspira, my hand kind of trails back up to my scar.
Oh,
A
no.
little bit if I'm thinking about this. I owe that bitch.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You still. Jed still has a scar, right?
Yeah.
All right. So it is you, right? I don't want to pull the same mistake twice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Although she has helped us a lot.
what's that? What was that?
Nothing. Oh, nothing.
By the way, Nick, what are we dressed in now? The women, anyways.
The women are in these long gowns. Appear to be black with some like silver highlights here and there.
Okay.
I'll find you a picture.
All right. Well, I make sure I grab Lydia out of my backpack. I'm just kind of ringing it as I'm kind of pacing through the cell. I'm very nervous right now.
I'm just going to kind of sit there and eye the guards.
You're
Are
what?
Are the
Just
guards?
sitting there and staring at the guards.
Are the guards armed?
Oh yeah.
Yep. They're guards.
We got a thief in the group.
No, we don't. That I know of. We don't have a thief in the group.
Yes.
No, we should. Ooh, let's get a sword.
Oh yeah, we do. Oh yeah. Never mind. I forgot.
There's the 10 guards that were sitting in the middle of the room in a circle, looking out at everybody at their stations, and then there's the 30 guards that came in that escorted you all in. Are still waiting.
Damn.
And so as you guys get dressed, get finished with everything, you see 2 more old ones come in. I mean, you're assuming that's what they are. It's 2 drow that are...
Oh, actually, as they start to walk in, I turn back to everybody and I kind of just yell to, or not yell, but I tell them, anytime you see them, keep your heads down.
Oh, yes.
Don't look the old ones in the eye.
We'll do just that.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll keep eyes averted. No eye contact.
Yeah. I will keep my eyes averted.
Yep. Hopefully I don't run into my family here.
And I tell them especially you to the elf and the half elf.
Nope.
And Merc and lower my eyes. They fear me. It's alright.
I'll hang out in the back of the class just in case.
Okay, so you hear like some twin footsteps approaching, walking almost in unison. They
Are there
stop
any-
up. Huh?
Are there any objects in the room?
There's a lot of objects in the room.
Like heavy objects?
There's no... The light source seems to be coming
Oh crap.
from the ceiling. The ceiling is glowing. There's no candelabras. There's basically the clothes and the wash basins. There's some soap you guys use to scrub yourselves with, some brushes. There's the makeup table and a bunch of different jars of makeup, powders, things like that. Other than maybe your boots, that'd probably be the heaviest thing that you could get a hold of.
Just the boots, huh?
We're not going to fight our ways out of this, you guys.
Nope. We'd hope and
Line
pray
up.
that we make it out without dying.
Stop talking amongst yourselves. Line up.
Alright, I'll shuffle into the line.
Okay.
Form a
Form a
line
line.
facing us, shoulder to shoulder. And you notice now the voice sounds the same, but seems to be coming from 2 different places. What are you guys looking at as you're lining up and facing the entrance to your cell?
Looking down at my feet.
I'm looking down.
Same.
My face is. I'm just looking down toward. Like my face may be up, but my eyes are down.
Look at these surface sheep. Look at them cowed. I know. It's ridiculous.
It's like we're checking out their legs, but we're not actually. But we are. Our eyes are averted.
I don't know why she wants to see them. I don't either. Which one of you is the leader?
I'll step forward.
You hear... You kind of hear a sharp intake of breath from both of them. She knew. That old bitch. She knew. That's why she had us do this pitiful errand. And Jed, they're both staring at you really, really. They're screwed, looking at you.
I'll kind of lift my chin and hold it high. And I'll just leave Lydia at my side, holding her by the arm.
Okay, I'm sending you a message.
Okay.
I'm starting to wonder if our what's her name is been down here before.
Who?
Jed's character. This is just getting a little too obvious now.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah, this not exactly loud, but I'm eyeing her chin being up.
Where is he?
I'm-
Where is he?
You're-
Where is he next to me in the line?
I'm gonna say he's right next to you.
All right, I'm making sure I have Keith on my left, and
Okay.
if Matt's on my right and I hear him, I'm gonna backhand him.
Okay, roll an attack. Now, what's your armor class without armor? It should be just your dex minus 10.
My dex and what?
Like you start out with a 10 armor class, and then whatever your dex bonus is, minus that from 10.
Bad move.
It'd be about a 6 if I'm looking at this right.
I think so, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's +3 minus 4.
Yep.
Okay, so Jed, you got to
Yeah,
hit armor class
I get
6.
I get him.
Oh shit.
I don't do it enough to like do damage. I do it enough to just put a show on that being the woman in charge, I'm not taking lip from males. I'm just doing that in front of the other female drow.
I'm gonna look at her and I'm
I'll
gonna
tell
go.
him.
I hope you have a good reason for this, because I'm gonna remember this a little bit
I
later.
say to him, "Know your place."
I hope you remember. I hope you have a good reason for this, because I'm gonna remember this later. And I'm looking you straight in the eye, saying that.
You just see my
You're in
eyes.
the cell with me now.
You've never seen my eyes this red before.
My eyes are red all the time. It doesn't scare me.
Wow.
You just see that I'm fuming, angry right now.
I'm just gonna kind of smirk as this all goes down.
And I'll like pull my hair back over my ears, or over one of my ears, and look back to the two women
Okay.
and ask them, "Who are you? Who are you to me?"
They just kind of look back and forth, and you see their eyes kind of widening and squinting, like their mouths are slightly opening, but you're not really hearing any language going back and forth between them. And what are the rest of you looking at as this is going on?
My feet.
Hey,
Checking out their legs, as usual.
Okay.
I was looking at towards Jed and the ruckus.
Maybe some cleavage while they're distracted, whatever my character would normally do. Just saying, that's all,
Basically, all you guys see is the hems of some really nice white gowns, look to be identical, and some feet poking out, wearing some really nice, whatever, women's shoes, whatever the hell. So Jed, as you're saying this, they're looking at each other, communicating in some fashion. They look back. They're like, "We need to get to dinner now. We'll explain later. Keep your mongrels in line." You see one of them motion to one of the guards. The
message I sent.
You what? It must have left out a word. You reach back and lift what?
Okay, hold on. Let me resend it. I was sending another message as well, sorry.
Did you send it to Keith?
Yeah, I sent it to him too.
Oh, okay, I can see that.
Okay.
Okay, I like that. So, Keith, where are you looking when she lifts your head? Just at her?
Yeah, just at her.
Okay. So the gate slides open. The guards are forming up on either side of you guys, and the two gowned women, Jed, they turn their back on you, and they're waiting for you to approach, and then the whole procession starts off out of the room with you directly behind them.
Okay. I'll turn to Matt at this point and whisper to him in his ear, you need to watch your tongue around these women. They will have it out. Or worse, you'll become a drider. You need to not open your mouth around these women.
All right.
That was for your own good.
Just you're acting a little bit funny since last I seen you. Let's just keep going.
I told you it's my island. I'll just smile, and you've noticed my eyes are back to violet. And I'll just move forward.
And you guys would, when Jed is saying that his eye color is changing, it's not just hyperbole. His character's eyes are actually changing color.
Because the emotions, right?
Right, but they're physically changing color. His
Yeah.
pupils are. They're going from violet. Sometimes they're blue. They're like an ice blue, and other times they're a really, really dark red.
So like the colors of the skin of the other drow.
No, I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
It's not normal, right? I mean, Drow don't change eye color, do they?
No.
No. Nor do elves. Eye colors. So as you guys are walking, you're all whispering and mumbling back and forth and like threatening each other.
Mm-mm. I do no talking. That.
They're walking you down this brightly lit corridor. You notice there's no shadows anywhere. The glow seems to be coming from overhead, from the rocks in the ceiling. And Matt, it's so bright that you and Keith are both going to have that -2 penalty to anything like you would in combat. I mean, you're having to squint. It is fucking bright, like daylight in here. And you're underground, surrounded by Drow.
That also must have the same penalty, so... Am I right?
Who?
The Drow, because it's just as
Either
bright
that-
for them.
Either that, or they're trying to get their eyes accustomed to the light, so when they surge over onto the upper world, they aren't affected by it.
But as you guys are like saying this stuff back and forth, you see in front of you, you see these two tall, slender women. They both have long white hair in the same fashion, cascading down their backs. And you see them start to slow a little bit, and both their heads whip around, facing each other, and look back at you. So, Christian, I know what you're doing. What are the rest of you doing as they look back?
I'm gonna follow the instructions. Keep eyes down.
Yeah.
Same here. Looking down on my toes.
Aloof.
Huh?
I'm still being kind of aloof, keeping my head up.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep walking.
Okay. So they haven't really they haven't really stopped. They're still walking, but they're looking around at all of you. So Christian, this is what you see.
Okay.
Go hide your eyes, Delia. This isn't a place for you. Lydia, you just stay put. My turn.
So you notice now there's hallways, really wide hallways branching out in either direction. There's more Drow walking around, different colored ones, blues, purples, blacks. And up ahead now you can see the corridor opens up into this huge staircase, like kind of widens out and lowers down. And the guards kind of file out a little bit further on either side of you. And the twins are walking in front of you. And you see this room is like gigantic, like probably a good 500 feet around. In the very center, there's a huge banquet table laid out. Appears to be made out of some kind of carved stone, and really polished, really shiny. There's chairs laid out all over the place. Lots of food. And at the head of the table, behind her, you see what looks like. And you guys are underground, way far underground, and under a building now. But behind her, you see what looks like a bank of windows, kind of following the curve of this room. And there's really heavy, thick drapes down over them. And you also you see as you guys are coming up now, she's sitting there motioning for all of you to sit down. So as you
pull
guys,
up here for Jed's character.
okay, the two women that were with you, they go up and they take the first seat on either side of her. So they're not sitting at the head of the table, but they're sitting near it. And let's see, hold on one sec. Let me find my little map characters. Oh. Hold on one sec.
I kind of, at this point, Nick, I'm kind of looking around to see if I see Suspira anywhere.
You see some smaller tables off to the side that have like different courses on them that they're waiting to bring over. You see a few other Drow, blues and blacks and purples, but you don't You're not able to tell if she's one of them yet.
Okay.
Rub the lotion on the back.
Put the lotion on the skin.
Yeah.
Precious.
Oh, there they are. Mister, please let me out of here.
Put the lotion in the basket.
Put the lotion. Rub the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again. Okay, so the table appears to be made of this polished black marble. Get me here. Come on, damn it. Oh. Son of a bitch. Screen share really quick just to get an idea of where everyone's at. Okay, be the other chairs and stuff. The matriarch is going to be here. The two that came and got you guys are going to be on either side of the table here. So, Jed and Keith, where are you two going?
I guess up next to them, I guess.
Okay.
I guess on the right side, where you're at on that side of the table.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll sit next to her, and Keith will sit at my left.
Okay. Do you want to tell everybody else where to sit, or do you guys want to just...
I kind of told Kelda to stay close to either Christian or John.
Okay.
There's basically enough for you guys to sit 3 on each side.
Okay, I guess keep Matt on our side,
And
then
yeah.
put Kelda next to the Drow, or the old ones, and then put probably, I guess, John and then Christian, the furthest from them.
Yeah.
Or
Sounds
maybe we
good.
put Matt next to in front of Kelda.
Oh, I see what you're saying. As Kelda starts to go over there, you see that old one start to get like... And
Yeah, put
you said-
Matt next to the old one. And I guess keep Kelda next, and then Christian, and then put John on our side next to Keith.
Okay. So just give us an idea of who's where. There we go. Okay, and Matt, as you sit down, where are you guys looking now? Are you still looking down?
No.
I'm looking across the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of lift my eyes up to look at John.
Okay.
All right. I'll make eye contact with Christian. I mean, we're
I'm
not like.
looking down trying to figure out which is the salad fork and which is the regular fork.
Are there any knives?
Oh, there's a lot of knives.
All right.
There's a lot of guards too.
Yeah.
So as you guys are looking around now at the table and kind of sneaking glances at the two women on either side of the head of the table, you notice they're identical twins, and they look very, very familiar.
Huh. Uh-oh.
It almost feels like you're looking at an older version of Jed's character. A very, very strong resemblance.
Sisters?
Oh, I was going to say him in the future just split up, but all right.
You see, the two of them are kind of ignoring you guys and looking across the table at each other and making slight gestures and nodding back and forth at each other. And at the head of the table, you still see... Where is she? You see her sitting there looking back and forth at all of you and just smirking, kind of.
This is just a proper dinner here.
So you guys see lots of stuff you've never seen before laid out in front of you. Like Keith said, the mushrooms made from myconoid men.
Roast meat.
Lots of meat. You have no idea what it's from. It smells. And you guys have not eaten in a long time. There's about 3 different glasses in front of each of you, filled with different things: water, some type of wine.
Yum.
Has anybody started eating yet?
I'm pouring myself some water.
Yeah, I guess I'll do the same as Matt. Start pouring myself some water.
You hear the voice from the head of the table. You all look starved. It looks like you haven't had a decent meal in months. Please. This is in your honor. This is all for you.
All right, I'm digging in. Screw it.
Here's the one where this came from.
Guys, just
Tasty? Is it scrumptious?
yeah, find out if I pass out or not. I'm eating. I'm eating up. I'll drink the wine too while I'm at it.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
I'll eat.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat.
Might as well.
Yep, that's what I'm. Screw it.
You guys also see that as you're getting different things, there's other drow coming up behind you, reaching past you, giving you different utensils, or giving you, your choice of garnishments or seasoning to put on it.
Every time they give me a utensil, I wipe it off before I use it.
I'm gonna tell the guard. I would like some more cheese on mine. Yeah,
OC.
please. Some more cheese, please.
It's like,
Some more cheese, please. Good. Could I have some pepper on that too?
Matt would like some Grey Poupon as well.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
and you just hear clapping from the head of the table. Look at them. Look at them feasting. They have no idea what we're going to do with them or what our plans are.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
But still,
Bullshit.
They're still falling back on their survival instincts. There is food in front of them, and they are hungry. Therefore, they will eat it. You just hear, "Yes, matriarch," like at the same time from the twins. For a little bit, you guys are just sitting there eating in silence, just awkward, like not sure what to do or where to look. Okay, John.
All right.
Let's see. Jed, are you only looking at the twins, or are you also looking at the head of the table?
Kind of all three, but mainly the twins.
Okay. Everybody else, as you guys are going to have to probably do this unless you notice it the first time. Everybody besides Jed, go ahead and roll an intelligence check with a -4 penalty.
Oh shit.
I made it with a 1. Ah.
So I have to get below my intelligence,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no
but with a
problem.
-4.
There's a -4, so 4.
I didn't make it.
Okay.
I missed it by 14.
I missed it. I'm not that
Oh wait a
bad.
second, no, I didn't get it because it's a 4 penalty, so I have
Yeah.
to add 4 on. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I make it, Nick.
So Keith and Jed and Christian, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it crunchable? Is it scrumptious?
Hell yeah, they're scrumptious, whatever the hell these things are.
I love that part in The Hobbit. Tasty? Is it crunchable? Is it scrumptious?
Yeah. I'll let you know. See.
Okay, Keith.
Did you make it?
And Christian.
Mm-hmm. Strange.
And John, like as you're finishing, you know, someone will appear, take one plate away, and bring you something else, like the next course or whatever.
All right, keep it coming.
Wolfing down everything.
Hmm.
So, what shall we talk about?
What kind of meat is this?
Oh, there are more important things to talk about than meat.
Is this elven wine?
Where did you get these wonderful chairs from?
You got them at Ross for half off. Ask her, so why is it you've summoned us here?
There are questions that need to be answered. Someone's been helping you. We have our suspicions, but we'd like those suspicions confirmed before we know whether to act or not. It's a very delicate time for all of us.
I look around at the rest of the group. We've had help from no one.
You've lived through all of your many hardships by luck and skill.
That we have.
And camaraderie. I think differently. I know differently. I just don't have all the pieces to the puzzle yet. Ah! Our late guest has joined us. You see another figure coming in. And he takes his place at the head of the opposite end of the table. And it appears to be another male drow, a blue drow. Looks very familiar.
Matt's twin?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's Matt from the future. Damn it.
What a family reunion.
I'm gonna go
I
on.
start to stand and kind of snarl, and my eyes are turning red.
Ah, the little one remembers me. I thought you preferred me to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep quiet and just stare this guy down.
Sit down, Naya. I'll slowly start to take my seat.
Okay.
And I kind of got a fork and a knife in both of my hands, and I'm just gonna pound it, not real hard, like, but just kind of look at my brother at the other end of the table.
I'm gonna drink
I'm
more
just
wine.
looking-
And you just see he's just not looking up. He just has this, like, I'm not doing anything, bitch. Kind of look on his face like he's looking down, deliberately not making eye contact. Cutting his meat really loudly.
I look over at Matt, and I just tell him he's going to end up on the end of one of our swords.
That's gonna be mine.
Start hearing twin laughter now coming from the twins.
I just kind of cock my head and look at him.
Okay, they look at you, and then they kind of both look across the table at each other, and then look back down at their plate.
This is such an interesting meal.
Isn't it?
It's really good food, though.
That's actually very good.
This water is very tasty.
I just kind of slide my plate away from me.
Okay.
So what's this meal all about?
Sometimes
Where
you
is
can.
she? I asked the twins, where is she?
Okay, let me answer. Let me answer, Matt, really quick. You just hear the matriarch. Sometimes it's easier to extract information by treating your enemies with kindness rather than torture, which we are fully prepared to offer. We have crafted devices at our disposal that even you are not aware of.
Yeah, because torture is just, it's going to fail no matter what. So we'll just tell you what you want to hear.
Let's hope it doesn't get to that. You'll regret those words. So you guys hear Jed say something now about where is she? What'd you say, Jed?
Yes, where is she? Do you two know?
You see them, they look up, meet each other's eyes, and their eyes narrow again. They look over at you. They look back at the matriarch. You see her nod, and you see the twins, both in unison, push their plates away from them. They both stand up quickly, turn, and leave.
I'm going to stand and start to follow.
You hear more footsteps now from all around as the red guards that have been there surrounding the entire area start to step forward, and they're brandishing their spears and their shields.
I'm going to kind of try to push past, and I'm going to yell at him again, you know, where is she?
You hear one of them start a sentence, the other one picks it up, and then the other one ends it. Or sit down and finish your dinner. We will discuss this later. We will not discuss it in front of strangers.
I hardly feel like a stranger with this wonderful dinner here.
I'll kind of let him escort me back and take my seat.
And you just see the matriarch who just has this huge grin on her face. It's a delicate subject. They're not ready to talk about it yet, apparently.
I tell him I need to know.
I need to know things too. If you answer some of my questions, maybe I'll answer some of yours.
What is it you need
Where'd
to know?
you get this nice table from?
What is it you need to know from us?
Someone has been assisting you. Someone has been aiding you. Maybe not openly. I want to know if you've heard anything strange, been contacted in any way.
Here, have some more wine.
I can see none of you are taking this seriously.
I thought we answered the question. I'm gonna say I thought we answered the question and we said no.
She doesn't believe us.
Well, that's her problem, isn't it?
And Kelda, you see her looking at you now from across the table.
Uh-huh.
She's narrowing her eyes.
I'm gonna look at her.
Glasses.
I'm gonna look at her and say, we don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Okay, and Kelda, you notice this as she's looking at you.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna throw back a glass of wine.
Gosh, you're really missing out on this tasty water here.
This is
Some high quality water.
I'm still not to think. I'm not sure what to think of your race, human. And she points over to Christian's character. Like, really, it's been his people that have given us the most trouble.
How beautiful.
Yes, isn't the table beautiful? Look at it.
I really like this meat, too. Where'd you get it? From the surface?
Yeah, this water is just crystal clear. Look at it.
I'm going to tell her that those lights can only help so much.
That what?
I'm going to tell her that those lights only help so much.
That what only helps so much?
The lights.
What do you mean?
Oh, you know what I mean.
The lights? We've found that when one endures hardship on a daily basis, one becomes adjusted to it. They learn to endure it, then they learn to act through it, then they learn to ignore it completely as if it was never there in the first place. So with the humans, you're not an altogether ugly race.
Nick, while she's talking, I'm going to look at Matt's twin and I'm going to tell him, you know, I'm going to gut you like the pig you are.
That's to Matt's character?
No, to his twin.
Oh, to
The
his twin.
Nice.
Sincerely, Matt.
Yeah, he definitely needs a scar so we can distinguish the two.
Well, first, you'll have to deal with my bumbling brother here, who, in his attempts at humor, which he's failing at miserably, he's just not
Is
like
he talking? Is he talking to me?
Yes.
God, this water is so good. I'm gonna throw it on him.
Clear across the table, man.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, Matt, hold on.
And at this point, I'll down another glass of wine.
Oh, let me refill that wine for you.
For all you know, my brother could have peed in that wine.
I suppose it's possible, although I highly doubt it.
Damn pea wine.
Okay, Matt, that's what you hear. So what are you gonna do? As this is going on, you see Matt has raised his glass with a flourish has a really sarcastic look on his face.
I'm gonna stand up and tell him to stop.
As you stand up, all the guards lower their spears and start moving forward again.
Shit. I'll sit back down.
Yeah, I'll kind of stand and raise my hand towards Kelda, and do the same to Matt.
All right, I'm kind of backing down.
We are guests here.
Mind your manners.
Guess with the cell.
How sturdy are these chairs we're sitting on? If it came down to a pinch, could we use them to slug these guys?
The chairs are made of the same polished stone as the table.
All right. Okay.
Very, very heavy.
Nice.
It'll be a tables, ladders, and chairs match here.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll tell her, enough stalling, mistress. What is it you really need to know from us?
Hang on one sec. Matt, are you just thinking that at her then?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys see Jed as you're talking, she ignores you. She looks at Matt. She nods her head. And then she looks back across the table, looks at Matt's twin, and is like... And you see him nod. He looks across the table at Matt one more time, glaring at him. Looks back over at Christian's character. And kind of picks up his plate, jabs a knife into it, picks up the rest of his meat, and walks off with the knife and the meat skewered on it.
Ooh, how scary.
So we're about to get to the nitty-gritty now.
So now it's just you and the matriarch. So, and what is that?
Wait, did all the guards leave?
No, the guards are still there.
Okay.
What shall we talk about?
Yeah. So what are you telling her, Jed?
Actually, I turned to Keith, and I whispered not a word about Ariana.
I'll nod.
And I'm going to turn to her and tell her, my wizard here may have some info of something that's been helping us here and there in odd, strange ways.
Well, then by all means.
He knows more about it than myself.
It appears as if we've been inadvertently helped by mind flayers. They've been manipulating us.
Manipulating you? That's terrible. What else have they done?
Well, there for a while they were supplying us with food and materials so we would fight so they could watch us.
I'm going to tap his hand now and tell him, now it's our turn to ask a question, mistress.
Oh, look at you. You learn fast. Very well. What is your question?
I need to know if she's alive.
Your face kind of become unreadable for a second. He stands up, walks around the back of her chair, seems to be looking off in the distance. It's possible. There are some enchantments in place that from this far away I cannot see through.
Okay, I kind of squeeze Keith's hand at this point, and I'm going to sit back down, and I'll swallow another glass of wine and tap his hand to continue on.
Okay.
Let's see here. What else have the mind flayers helped us with? They
Well,
threw opponents
They
at
brought
us.
us. They
What's that?
brought us to this damn island.
Ah, yes, that's true. They did bring us here. And they helped us to grow by throwing obstacles at us, watching us and testing us.
That doesn't sound like them. That sounds very altruistic. Sounds like they like helping others. You don't think that, do you?
Oh, no. No.
Usually when
They're in it just for the sport. We're their little pawns.
someone like that helps you, they want something in return, don't they?
Yes.
And have they asked you for anything?
No, but every once in a while, a voice will interject with thoughts or ideas. Such as one of the last thoughts that they tried to interject to us was that look at the vermin and how they spread as we entered into the domain here.
Did they? They said that?
Yes.
You see her turn around now, and she kind of puts her hands behind her back, and she's walking off across the room towards the drapes. That's not nice of them at all, is it?
No, so apparently you, I guess, have a fan club.
We've been working with them for a while out of necessity. We've been watching them very closely. But it seems they still have ways with which to hide themselves and their schemes from even one such as me. But I don't think they'll be able to contact you in here. So you're quite safe from their manipulations. And from their aid, actually.
Oh, that's good. Because I really don't like aiding them.
That's what I want to hear. That may make things a little easier for all of you then. We may be able to come to some sort of agreement.
I have a question.
If you can keep a civil tongue in your head,
What are you offering us?
we'll get to that. The human. Where did the human go?
You had to take a piss.
Fell in a fucking pit.
Kelda's character goes to a portable vomitorium behind a screen. Let's see, how do I re-invite?
Oh, this cat is sick and she keeps trying to sit by me. I mean, it's she's an attention whore right now. Just
Damn, I'm gonna wait till see if we get Kelda back. Oh, there we go.
Yes. Welcome back, Kelda.
Kelda.
Hello.
put the lotion in the basket.
Can you hear us? Hello?
Rubs the lotion on the skin.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
What's up? Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
There we go.
She dropped again.
She jumped out herself this time, so it'll probably reset it when she comes back in. I don't know why that always does that to her, though. There we go. Come on. Come on. You can do it.
Okay.
Okay, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you guys.
Okay, good.
That was weird. It dropped off and it said I was still on the call, so...
I figured if you dropped off and came back again, it would probably reset it. I think when it kicked you off, something just glitched out. Let's see. What are we... So she just made the threat that they're not able to get to you in here. They're not able to aid you or further seduce you with their manipulations. You see now she keeps walking over. The drapes are probably about 30 feet away and go off in a half circle, a good 250 feet in either direction. You see her kind of caressing it, winding it around her hand, like she's looking out at something, and then she like lets it fall back closed again. And she turns around. She starts walking slowly back towards the table. She's got her hands behind her back like Vader. I thought, perhaps, all of you would be stubborn enough that I would have to exhaust my considerable resources ripping the knowledge from your heads. But you've been telling me the truth. That either means that you respect me or you fear me. Either way, I am pleased.
Yeah, kind of just like similar to what she just said.
She starts walking around the table now. And she's walking behind Matt's chair. And as she goes behind Matt, she kind of drags her hand lightly across his head, kind of tousles his hair a little bit. And she comes up behind Kelda. She stops for a little bit longer behind Kelda's chair. And what color's your hair, Kelda?
Oh, I have to...
Is it red or blonde? Or...
Brown. It's brown.
You see her reach down, kind of pull up a couple of locks of your hair and sniff it. She leans over. She says, we don't have this shade down here. Sad, really. She like lets it fall. And she walks over and she stands behind Christian's chair. She puts both her hands on the back of his chair and starts drumming her fingers.
I'm gonna chug another glass of wine.
I'm just gonna cross my arms over my chest and sit up straight.
Okay. You can feel her behind you. Let's see. Oh, come on, spell right. Okay. And so, as she's standing behind you, you kind of hear, what has been done to you to make you hate so much? Make you hate my people?
Is it just me? Or is it awfully cold when you're around?
Oh yes, that. We'll talk about that later. Call it a side effect. A trade-off. We were talking about what makes you so cold. And you see her reach past you now, and she kind of reaches down and grabs your hand. So are you got your hands crossed like this?
Yeah.
Okay, she kind of reaches down, grabs your hand.
As she does it, I'm going to look at John and tell him, remind me to wash my hands.
Okay, Christian.
I'll be right back.
Oh my god. What do you do?
I'm just going to kind of close my fist, Nick.
Let's see. Alright. So you feel her hand kind of close around your hand, starts to try to pull your hand to her. And so you're resisting, you're making a fist?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Oh God, here goes your arm again.
Alrighty, hold on just 1 second here. I gotta open up this here book. Searching. Searching. Stand by. So we were talking about what makes you so cold. It can't be for the same reasons as me. Yeah, Christian, you feel your hand getting extremely cold.
Okay.
Like painfully. And
When I start to see the look of pain in his eyes, I'm going to stand up and tell him, Mistress, he is mine.
We're gonna need him if we're gonna do anything. We're gonna need his help.
let's see, you start to notice her, this pale blue glow come from her hand that's clutching your hand. And let's see. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Do that, Christian.
No, I failed.
What?
I failed.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, shit. Hang on 1 second. That was stupid of me. Okay, Christian. You roll a die 4. Ooh. Okay, Christian, you take 3 points of damage, and you have lost 1 point of strength. And you kind of feel your arm go limp a little bit, and she just jerks your hand up now, and is like, kind of rolling it over in her hand and looking at it. We're not so different. This color, very close. Wouldn't you say? You feel her grip on your hand start to tighten.
I tell her again, Mistress, he is one of mine. Leave him be.
She kind of looks at you again, and you see them change color. They flash to a very, very dark red. She narrows her eyes at you. He is yours. And she kind of lets go of his hand now. And she starts walking around the table, walking around where Christian's at, coming around the opposite head of the table. Past John. She stops behind John's chair now. Are you back, John?
Yeah, I'm here.
Did the ring fall out when you went?
The what? Still looking for it.
You have to get a stick and poke at it.
Do what you gotta do.
Okay, so John, she stops behind your chair now. She's still looking over at you, Jed. Like, is this one yours too?
Yes.
You just kind of see her smirk, and she reaches down, kind of caresses John's jaw, like tilts his head up to. So you're kind of looking up and back at her now, behind your chair.
Okay.
You have some human about you. How do you feel about that?
I feel great.
Tell her, please, Mistress. No more. We've answered your questions.
You see your eyes narrow even more. Kind of lets go of John's face. And where the heck was everybody? Shit.
That's the table.
Keith was next to me, I think.
Yeah. She walks by Keith, kind of just glances down at him briefly. Walks around to the head of the table, near Jed, and she's leaning over the table looking at you.
I will, bow my head and tell her, thank you, Mistress. But I have to protect my own.
Oh, they are yours?
Yes. And I am theirs.
Oh, you're not theirs. You're mine. What does that make them?
I'll slowly, look up at her and, squint, with my eyes kind of squinted. How am I yours?
What is that noise?
Is that a dog?
Is Christian rubbing a pig down? What's going on?
From a back there.
What is it?
Oh, it's the pug, probably.
Yeah, it's a pug.
I thought it was a dog.
So we'll get to that. We need to discuss your mother still. So I told you I could no longer see her. Do you want to know what happened when I was able to see her the last time?
Yes, please.
She was in pain. Terrible pain. She was alive, though. Starts to walk off now. She's walking back towards the curtain. And as she's walking, she kind of motions like this. And
I start crying, like not bawling, but tears are coming out of the corners of my eyes. I try to wipe them and make sure I grab Naya and stand with the rest of the group.
you see she's walked over to the curtains again now, and she motions to the guards. Aww. You guys see Keith hand Naya a napkin. And as you see about maybe 10 guards, 5 on each side, kind of branch out, and they're grabbing the curtains as well. And you see she's still got her back to you guys, and she's like, they start to part them. And you can see some really bright light coming from outside, but it's not outside. And she's still got her back to you, and she's like, come closer. I want to show you something.
I'll be the last one to get up.
Yeah, I'll kind of follow closely and cautiously.
As you guys get closer now, you can see this bank, this huge curvature of windows stretching out hundreds of feet on either side of you in this half circle. And as you guys get up closer, you can kind of see this really huge chamber outside these windows, very brightly lit. And you can kind of see a wall opposite the one you guys are looking out, and it looks like it's probably like hundreds of feet away. Hey, Christian, can you maybe move the dog? It's starting to get loud.
That's a pretty excited dog right there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
Sorry about that.
Nah, dude, it's alright.
I took your dog away. As you guys are getting closer now, you can start to see the kind of drops down like this big huge shaft, and you can see something looks like a mountain down below. So come closer, look down. I want you to see something else that's mine.
Alright, done.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
As you guys kind of peer down over the edge of the windowsill, at first you're looking down like this huge, vast circular chamber goes up hundreds of feet. The window you guys are looking out is up hundreds of feet. And you're looking down at this large circular room, this chamber, and your first thought is, why is there a mountain down there? And as you're looking at it, you notice like weird spines and ridges running along the back of it. As you're looking at it more, you start noticing, you kind of see a leg folded up here, like crouched. You kind of notice the spines and the ridges are continuing. You notice what looks like a tail trailing back hundreds of feet behind this thing. And you notice this rising and falling. and these windows are open, basically. There's no glass, and you can kind of hear a...
Is it bigger than a dragon?
It's way bigger than a dragon.
A Tarrasque?
Yeah.
Oh.
My eyes widen and I look over at Keith. And,
Boy.
And you can see lots of tiny figures down there moving around this thing, doing random things. Looks like some are casting spells on it, or going up and removing things from it, like scales or teeth, claws, and it seems to still be sleeping. And she turns back around now to face all of you, and she's looking back and forth, and you notice her eyes have changed to a really bright, sparkling green again. Do you understand now? You understand that it begins here? What was done to us long ago will now be wrought on those who did this to us.
so what part do we play in this? What is your need for us with this?
Good question.
Yeah, Jed, you do. Yeah, you feel it.
Okay.
You guys notice now that you've all kind of gathered by these windows. As she was walking around the table near some of you, you could kind of tell something wasn't right. You can feel like an intense cold radiating off of her. Like, just something just wrong. You have nothing to do with this. This is a device of mine that I mean to use to gain back our lands that were taken from us.
So why bring us here and show us this?
So that you know there's no hope.
If you have this, why do you question us about the mind players?
That is another matter entirely. Right now, they can't contact you. They can't read your thoughts. They don't know that I'm speaking to you. I intend to make use of that. She kind of leans down towards you, Jed, and she's like, kind of like you would to a child. She's got her hands on her hips, and she's leaning forward and just making this really condescending face. Have you seen the castle floating in the sky?
I just nod.
I gave that to them. That was theirs to use. I want it back now.
To what benefit?
Benefit who? What are you asking?
Giving them the castle, what's the benefit to that?
They wanted it. They knew where to find it. They brought it here. But since I know what you say is true, they've broken our agreement. I've come to be rather fond of it. I think I'll keep it. Oh my god, what is that?
This bitch is crazy, you guys.
Yeah, I know. You think?
Oh yeah, definitely.
We're going to re-equip you. We're going to give you certain things to take with you. We're going to give you instructions on what to do with them. I'm going to send you up there, where they are. The voices in your head. You're going to finally be able to put a face to it. She kind of cocks her head and goes like this at you.
Oh.
Fuck, somebody else did that to us too, didn't they?
I forget who it was, yeah. Was it an NPC?
Yeah. I'm still keeping an eye out for Lydia. Or not Lydia, Suspira.
As you look around now, you do see that there's a lot of drow that have come out, threaded their way in between some of the guards around the table, around the room, and they're starting to remove some of the trays. You see men and women.
Okay.
And again, the guards are all red. The servants that have come out are black, blue, purple. And you don't see any other whiteys.
I'm going to ask her, what is she?
What are you asking her, Matt?
What is she?
What do you think I am?
I know what I am. I'm going to say I'm a drow. What are you?
We came before.
What came before?
We did. She starts walking towards you, Matt.
Okay.
And she kind of saunters over next to you. She reaches over, like picks up your hand. And as she picks it up, she places her other hand next to it. Do you see the difference? And then she kind of leans next to you, and you feel like your skin crawling. It feels like you're in a room where someone said, you know, this place is haunted, don't go in there. It just, the temperature is just dropping. Hairs are raising on your arm and on your neck. And she leans in and she's like motioning across to Christian's character. And she kind of looks back down at your hand. You see the difference here. You see any difference between him and I?
I'm just going to look at her. Okay, I understand.
And then she starts walking over towards Christian now.
I'm just going to stare at her.
Okay, so you get up, lean into your face. And that thing behind me that I just spoke to, can you believe that came from us? Do you know why?
Wait, I'm confused. What did she just say?
She says, that thing behind me, that freak, can you believe that that came from us? And she kind of reaches up and pulls her gown open a little bit more, and motions to her pale skin. That came from this. Do you know why?
Would you like to enlighten me?
Oh, I'll enlighten you. Because your people drove us deep into the earth. They chased us. They forced us down here.
Gladly they did.
And how long has it been since they've celebrated this? Do you not see what they've done to our children? Do you not see what it's done to our bloodline? To our race? Being down here?
Oh no, I see it. Yeah, I like what I see too.
But there are still some of us who remain, who are strong enough, who didn't succumb to what lies down here. Some of us who are old enough to remember what your people did. The gods do not walk this land anymore. They won't aid you a second time.
Someone's getting a little cocky here.
Your people no longer have the gods, and my people have me and my monster. That's all they need. You will retake our lands. She starts walking over to Keith now.
Yo, dude, before she walks over, I'm gonna say just like Anakin, you can try.
Just kind of ignores you. You see as she's walking over to Keith now, she just has this, like, incredibly sad look on her face. Oh, wait, what? Oh, Jed, are you doing this now? I missed it.
No. Well, I whispered it to Keith when she was over talking to Christian.
Oh, okay. Oh, when you were walking behind her, that was earlier, okay.
Yeah.
And you notice as she's walking over to Keith, she just has this just pained look on her face. Like she's looking at like a suffering child. And she kind of walks over to stand between Keith and Naya. It's nice to see the children getting along like this. When they're this young, they don't understand the difference. But do you see what's been done to him? To his parents? Can you imagine anything more revolting? More opposite than this? And she holds her hand out again.
No, I'll hold out my hand. Let's see where this is going.
You just feel just cold, 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 kind of seeping into your bones as she takes your hand.
How closely are our colors?
Yours and hers?
Yeah.
Pretty much exactly. And you notice now her eyes have turned to this, like, really dark, dark brown, like, kind of imitating Kelda's hair color. And she's just, like, blinking solemnly and looking at Keith, and, like, miming like she's wiping away a tear. She's like, these were the biggest disappointment.
Still holding my hand?
Huh?
Is she still holding my hand?
She was holding Keith's.
Oh.
But you see, she goes, these were the biggest disappointment, the most radical change, and for that I'm sorry. But we will make you whole again. I promise. And she kind of backs away and she walks over to you now, Jed. And now she is grabbing your hand.
I'm going to grab hers back, and I just kind of pull her close, and I tell her, please, I need to know who you are to me.
And you. This is more like it. This is what nature intended, what the gods intended. And Jed, you feel like really major cold, like aching, like making your hand, the bones in your hand are just aching as if you picked up a handful of snow.
Okay. Again, I'll let the tears kind of slide from my eyes.
She tells you, if you do as we ask you, I will tell you. I will tell you a story. I will tell you who all the players are. So
And I just nod.
And she kind of looks at all of you now. For now, I can just tell you I am the beginning. Or close enough to it so that it doesn't really matter who came before me. And she kind of like motions at the ground now theatrically. She's like, they've been long buried. They've been dead countless millennia. I'm all that's left.
Who's been dead?
My kin, my family.
Okay, somebody kill her.
Somebody what?
Somebody kill her.
What? Who was that? Jed?
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
I'm all like, with what?
We could always push her. We could push her on down to where that thing's at.
I don't think that would work.
Well, it's a shaft, right?
Basically, like if you were looking down into a canyon, that's how big it is.
Has she let me go yet?
I'll say yeah. Because she was motioning around at the ground with both hands.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'll just pull my hand in and kind of tuck it in and try to keep it warm. And keep Lydia like tucked up against it, trying to warm it up with the doll.
You've made us cold, but what is and we know that you're cold. Okay, we know our skin looks different, but we're asking, what is your race? What are you?
You.
We are the first elves.
Jed, you're saying that?
Yeah.
You're not cold.
I just smile at that.
I don't think you two are the same.
You said race.
Yeah.
Her race doesn't make her cold.
It's what she is.
My wizard knows more about this sort of thing. And I'll look over at Keith.
What's up?
Oh,
You missed it?
Was he gone the whole time?
I think so.
Yep.
The whole 1 minute.
Did you hear Matt? Did you hear Matt?
Matt asked, or go ahead, Keith.
No, you.
Matt asked, we know all of this about you, but what's your race? So I told him we are the first elves. And Matt asked about why I'm not cold, but she is. And I told her that you asked about race. For the other thing, my wizard can tell you what that could possibly mean.
Some heavy magic at use there. Perhaps Lich?
Such an ugly word for what I am now.
Oh, damn.
She looks at you, Matt. She goes, "Yes, I was not always like this." John.
I don't think you can turn her, John.
Not yet.
Not yet. I need a couple more levels, guys.
It would be great if you could.
You guys start noticing now you're starting to feel really weary. Like you felt better for a while because you just ate a huge meal. You had it for a while. Start feeling really groggy, really sluggish. Not drugged, but just like just unnaturally tired all of a sudden. I think it's time for you all to return to your quarters. We'll talk more about what I expect of you, what I'm asking of you. Does that sound fair?
Well, that sounds great. Let's go to our quarters.
Yeah, let's go to our quarters.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for this tasty water. And this
And that's why she wasn't.
succulent meat.
What, Keith?
I said, and that's why she wasn't eating at the table.
Oh.
Yeah, the whole time there was a full plate in front of her, full glasses of wine. She goes, "We'll talk again soon. We'll share some information back and forth again. We'll tell stories."
Mm-hmm. Dang, John, I guess you could try and turn her, but you'd need like a crit to do it.
Yeah, how about I not try?
So, she goes, "You may all leave now. You may leave my presence. I have plans to make. I'm going to sit here and admire my monster. I will send for you again when I'm ready. Rest now." Yeah. The guards have all formed up on either side of you now, and you see the two pale-looking twins have come back in.
And I'm going to keep staring at them.
Okay, yeah, they pretty much look exactly like her, like you remember.
I'm going to try to walk over to them.
Okay. The guards start kind of ushering you guys out. You kind of line up again. And Jed, you're at the head of the line. They stand there waiting for the procession to approach, and then as you get there, they start to turn. They're looking at you the whole time.
I'm going to try to. I'm going to try to make my way to them.
Oh yeah, you're right up by them. But like I said, as you get up to them, they start to slowly turn and face forward. So are you going to stop them, or?
Yeah, I'm going to try to reach out and grab one of them by the shoulder.
Okay,
I
they
mean,
both
softly, not like I'm trying to yank them.
just like.
Yeah, that I'm trying to get their attention.
They kind of stiffen. You see some spears start to slowly lower, and then they both turn around and are looking at you. And then they kind of both look up at the guards, and the guards relax a little bit.
I ask him, "Can you still talk with her?"
You just see them both, their eyes kind of widen in shock.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you, bless you. and you see them like almost start to water a little bit. And then they go, "Well, this is not the place for it. We'll come get you and talk with you later. Come with us, all of you." But you saw something incredibly pained in their eyes when you asked them that.
Okay.
Let's see, and it makes you think of this. There we go. So the procession starts.
I kind of lose some of my strength in my legs, and I'll latch on to Keith, kind of have him help me
Oh,
help along between the wine and that.
Gotcha. All proper.
the procession slowly makes its way back to the back to your chambers, and you guys get back in there. They open the cell for you, and you guys see some other clothes have been laid out now. Looks like sleeping, some nightgowns and some tunics, some night tunics.
Hmm.
And there's chamber. You see some privacy screens set up, some chamber pots have been set out. Oh, who was that? And you guys are back in your cell now, and as they close the door, you see the two twins standing there. They're staring at Jed, and they don't seem to be glowering at her or glaring at her suspiciously. There seems to be some other emotion there, something softer, and then they turn and walk off.
Oh.
Alright, I'll grab my gown and go behind one of the panels and change. And then I'll flop into one of the beds with my doll.
Okay.
Just pull the blankets over so nobody can see me.
What are the rest of you doing? You guys want to talk about anything? Do you want to ask each other anything, or?
You guys just hear me in conversations with Lydia and Naya and Delia.
I don't.
Oh,
think
what do you
it's
think
very
about
safe
this
to
late?
talk.
Wait.
Hmm?
Two people were talking at the same time. What was that?
Yeah, it muted everything. What the fuck?
What was that,
What
Matt?
happened?
It keeps going completely silent. Like, I think... Let's see. Matt, you go first.
Okay, all I was asking was, what do y'all think about helping out a lich?
Helping her out?
Well, how else are we gonna get out of here?
Help ourselves by helping her for now.
And meanwhile, she could hear all our thoughts.
Oh, I'm sure she can.
We got a score to settle with those liches anyway, so I don't know what the difference is.
Which,
With the liches?
Not the liches.
The mind flayers.
Mind flayers. Yeah, them guys.
Yeah, I don't have any love for the mind flayers. They did bring us here, and none of us really wanted to come here to begin with. So
so for now, our path the same path, I would say. So might as well continue.
Now, John,
Which,
what are your plans when you shit that thing out? Clean it off and swallow it again, or
No, I'm gonna stash it in my boots or something.
okay?
What was that? Your holy symbol or something?
Yeah.
That was probably a good move there.
see, I'm gonna say something stinks.
Hey, mind your own business.
Oh, I didn't even notice that, John. I wasn't looking at the screen. It says private.
I just discovered that's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, so you go behind there, plop, ding. Next one. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see. So you guys don't feel as tired as you did in her presence, but it has been a long day since you climbed down here and were taken prisoner and then got dinner. You felt threatened and scared and everything.
Well, I'll get dressed and go to bed.
One of the side effects of the lich, of the energy drain aura around her.
It's a succubus.
Oh, that ain't a succubus. That's a lich.
Let's see. And Christian,
Yo.
your strength's going to return at 1 point per hour. So you're fine. You probably already got it back by now.
Okay. I figured it was that spell that you cast on me.
I figured you and Keith would probably recognize a lot of stuff with just me hinting around like what was going on. So you guys kind of all get in your bunks, luxuriate in the softness and the like perfumed smell of these incredibly clean blankets and everything. You haven't slept on anything like this in like years, if ever. You guys kind of all drift off to sleep. And morning comes. You're assuming you guys all slept pretty soundly. So once again, if anybody was down, you got your con bonuses back. And you guys notice at some point someone must have either came in or done something that sent this in. But you see like a table with a bunch of breakfast foods on it, laid out, still warm, waiting for you.
Yum.
Mm.
And you also notice all of your gear that you had originally worn when you went into the cell, your normal clothes or your armor, that's all gone. So all that's in there right now is just whatever clothes they've given you.
All right.
As I sit down to eat, I just say this reminds me of Battle Flower Keep Just continue to eat as many fruits as I can.
Let's see.
There's still guards in there, right?
Oh yeah.
Are there still female drow walking in and out?
You don't see any right now.
Alright, I guess I'll just sit down and start eating.
So, if we're going to take care of business, when are we going to get our stuff back?
Probably after she talks to us again, I would imagine.
I'm going to go to the front of the cell and see if I can see into any of the other cells. I'm looking to see if I can see Ariana or Joker anywhere.
So I'm going to ask Jed's character, I'm going to go, so what race does she originate from? Since you guys are both the same.
Oh, that's right. You probably don't know the story of how the Drow were created, do you? Matt?
No.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'll try to tell you here.
What'd you say, Keith?
Oh, I was just saying, Matt doesn't know the story of how the Drow became the Drow. You know the story, right, Jen?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's why Matt's asking the questions, because he doesn't know how they came to be Drow.
I kind of look over my shoulder at Matt and tell him we were all of one race. Oh, Matt left?
No, I'm right here.
Oh. Oh, that's Kelda that stepped away.
Yeah.
I am a descendant of the old ones. But I'm also a gray elf.
I'm back.
And are the gray elves considered the old ones, or?
What?
Are the gray elves considered the old ones?
No. The old ones are the ones that were driven underground. That's where your race comes into play. The years and years being underneath the surface, the differences and the different shades of skin were created with the Drow.
I think it's normally supposed to be that whatever radiation or residual magic permeates the Underdark when the Dark Elves were driven under there because they were evil. That's when their skin color changed.
Nick, is that cell directly in front of us, or?
Yeah, it's across the room about maybe 100 feet. So you're kind of looking through the guard station in the center of the room, and you can just barely see the two of them in there.
But can I tell that it's them?
You see a big white furry shape and what looks like an elf, a pale elf next to it. You kind of notice now that there seems to be, you're not hearing any noise across the room. Everything seems really muffled. Even though the kind of really stylish, fancy bars that are barring your cell. They're open. You can reach through them. Something seems to be muffling the noise across the room.
Alright, I'm going to scream Joker as I'm reaching through the bars.
So you guys all hear Jed just shriek, and the sound almost, it feels like it just dies, like
It hits the wall.
as if you were yelling into a bunch of towels or a curtain or something.
I'll go over there and see what's going on.
I'm just like freaking out, like trying to get myself through the bars, and I keep yelling Joker, and I'm moving from one side to the other trying to get out.
Okay, as you're moving back and forth, you can see that shape kind of doing the same thing across there. And you start seeing guards coming over to your cell and coming over across to the other cell. Yeah. You guys look out. Some of you, your vision may not be as good. Well, no, Kelda's the only human.
Yeah.
You guys can see a cell about 100 feet directly across from your cell, guard station. You can make out a very large white furry form pacing back and forth now, trying to look out through the bars, and a smaller, pale, looks like an elf next to him.
When Keith walks up to me, I turn back to Keith, and you just see fear in my eyes, and I'm like, Joker's here. Ariana's with him. We need to free him. They need to be in with us.
We're not free.
Yes.
How did we get him in here?
Yeah. We can't even get ourselves out of here.
Yeah, we're not free.
Does seem
I'll
to
go
be.
back over to the table. Nick. Is there any silverware or anything like that?
Yeah, there's like bread knives, blunted stuff like that.
I'm looking for anything that is like a fork that I can kind of bend some of the
The tines.
yeah, and I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
You notice the guards have come over now, and they're kind of blocking your view. There's about maybe 6 standing in front of your cell, and you can kind of see a large group of them across the way in front of the other cell now.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna try to pick the lock while they're there. I'm just gonna kind of start getting the silverware ready, bending it in the shapes that I think I need.
They've just basically walked up. They're glowering into the cell at you guys. And you hear one of them say in common, keep it down, be quiet.
Have you tried any of these egg stuffed mushrooms? They're quite delicious.
Just hear, no.
How about some of that tasty water?
Try one.
The water we had last night was really tasty.
It was also poisoned. Be quiet.
Okay.
Well, then it was a good poison because I slept very well.
All right. I'm gonna saunter over to one of the chamber pots. Kind of start heaving it over, or start dragging it over towards the edge of the bars.
Okay.
And then once it's next to the edge of the bars, I'm going to kick it over outside of the bar area.
Actually, you notice it's already been emptied.
Oh, damn it, John.
I had nothing to do with that. I helped fill it up. I did not help empty it.
Someone's been playing.
Right there, Keith.
Someone's been playing with our poo.
Yeah.
Squat right there, Keith.
Yeah, it got a little crazy, guys. Sorry.
Looks like whenever they came in with the food, they also went out with the poo. They're all nice and brand new.
Okay, as soon as the guards walk off, I'm going to go attempt to pick the lock.
Okay.
I'm going to grab a spoon or something.
What's that?
And if I see the guards coming while Jed's working on the lock, I'm going to throw it as far as I can onto the other side of the corridor to distract them.
Okay. Let's see. So, Jed, you go up. The guards have left.
You know, I'll pull my hair back into a ponytail and focus. Get my hair out of my eyes and stuff.
So Jed is like kneeling down or hunched over near the door of the cell, concentrating, got her hair pulled back, talking to herself.
So, do you want me to roll?
Oh, hold on.
Okay.
There we go. Read that.
Fuck, it's a wizard's lock or something.
Oh, crap.
Oh, man.
I start yelling again. There's no keyhole. I grab the bars and I just start shaking the bars and I scream out at him.
Did you fill up that damn pot yet, John? Jeez.
Hey, these things take time, man. It happens when it happens.
Jed, as you're yelling, you see some of the guards at the station look up. Some more of the ones around the room start making their way over. As they get closer now, you can hear them clearly once they get within, like, maybe 5 feet of the bars. Like, control yourself, sit down, silence yourself now.
My friends are across the way. Bring them over to our cell.
But our mistress hasn't ordered it yet. Therefore, they stay where they are. We know they were with you.
I look over at Keith. Keith, or Tyrannon, you have to help me.
I would if
You
I
need
had
to be over here.
spell components available. all we can do is make as much commotion as we can. That's what you want. I'll start making all kinds of hell in here. I don't think it'll go very well for us.
I yell at him then, get the mistress here now.
You see, and they just kind of look at you like, we don't get her anywhere. She comes and goes as she pleases.
All right, guys, start throwing shit everywhere, making as much as you can. Piston on the door outside the cage. Let's do it.
I'm gonna try to reach out and grab the guards if I can.
They're still about 5 feet away, so you're reaching out, and they don't even flinch. They're just watching you.
I'm gonna start ripping the bed that we're on off the pillows and everything, and just start ripping them apart and like throwing the feathers and everything everywhere.
How about trying to call her?
No.
Naya, trying to call the mistress. Can she? Trying to call her.
Well, I'll try to think of something.
There you go.
You can hear my thoughts. All right. Maybe.
I'll look for like the biggest bowl I can find or plate. And I'm
Mistress.
chuck it at
I'm thinking something like, Mistress, we need you at our cells right now. Something like that.
Okay, Matt, this is what you hear.
Oh no.
And that's pretty much it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I hear a soft chuckling. That's it. She thinks this is funny.
Oh, lovely.
Alright, I'll drag over that chamber pot over to Keith. There you go, freshly squeezed. Have fun.
Oh. Why are we putting throw shit in our own cell? This makes no
Not
sense.
in our own cell. We're gonna kick it over outside of the cell.
It's gonna stink up. Okay. It's just a stupid idea.
All that.
Stupid.
You want to get their attention? There you go.
Boy, that was such a good dinner last
We
night. I
could,
think
we
I'm
could
going to
also
let it
take
out
a
right now.
spoon and drag it across the bars to get their attention. We don't have to throw shit at them.
That hasn't worked yet.
You got her
Huh?
That hasn't worked. Trying to
I
get
had
their
like
attention
4
by
helpings
doing
too,
that stuff.
just so you know.
You've got the guards' attention. There's about 6 of them standing 5 feet away from the no, glaring at you, telling you to shut the fuck up.
Do we still got all the breakfast crap in our thing?
Oh yeah, we can throw food at them.
Yeah, I'm taking a plate of food in that one.
And bowls.
Oh shit. Keith's got it.
Exactly.
What is he, the cup tosser or Casa de Fruta over here? Or was it the cup flipper?
Dude, that used to piss me off, dude, when he'd come up to the table and be like, "Oh," like, I thought you would throw it up in the air. What the fuck is this? I was like, I can do that. Stupid. That guy, that was a letdown. Well, yeah, I mean, you guys can grab whatever you want then if you want to start chucking shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
The bars are about... Where's my camera? About that far apart. Jed's able to get his arm through, and that's about it. So, if you guys want to go up, stand really close, and maybe fling a plate sideways.
Yep, I'll do that. Sure.
I'll step back and let them all go to town.
Okay, just go ahead and everybody. Let's see. Hold on one sec. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a. What?
What?
I said, sorry, muted because I was typing. I rolled a 1, but because of certain mitigating circumstances, it's actually going to be a 3, I believe. There we go. So everybody who's throwing stuff, roll initiative.
I'm not throwing anything.
Sure. Well,
I think there's enough people throwing stuff.
who's all throwing stuff?
Looks like it's just me. Wow.
Hold on, I clicked something wrong.
And now
I'll throw
everyone's
something
throwing.
at you.
Now
I'll throw something
everyone's
at
throwing.
them.
Too many people are throwing poo and crap like that. So I
One.
don't want to touch no poo.
Oh,
There we go.
I got a 1.
Keith, Christian, and Kelda. Okay, Keith, go ahead and roll your attack.
I got a 12.
I've incited a riot.
Trying to.
Okay,
Fucking prison break time and shit.
let's see. That's what you have to hit. I don't think you did.
No, definitely not.
Let's see. Kelda, you're next.
Oh, lovely. I didn't. I rolled an 8.
And
That's
Christian.
I oopsed.
Oh, oh, that's not a good. Oh,
What could happen?
You still want me to roll a 12-sider?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I got a 1.
I think that's just, you just lose your attack, isn't it?
I don't remember. I thought 1 was always break weapon, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh, here it is. Hold on one sec. No, slip and fall.
Tripped on the chamber pot.
Splatter.
Christian, as you're going up to throw it, your foot lands in something and splashes. And you got shit foot now. And so you fall on your ass. And you spill the chamber pot over and inside the cell.
Now we got poo all over the place.
So as you guys were screaming Attica and throwing shit out through the bars and knocking over shit pots, you notice that 4 of the guards have spread out, 2 on either side. They're holding their shields up. They're not aiming their shields at you though. The 2 off to one side have their shields up to the side like this. And the 2 off to the other side have their shields up like this. And you see in the middle of them, one of the red drow has thrown his shield over his shoulder. Somebody else is holding his spear, and he is doing this.
oh, that's not good.
Oh, God.
Okay. I'm gonna run back to the back of the cell and just flop my ass on the ground.
I do the same. I try to hide behind one of the beds.
Oh, I'm gonna hide as best I can by a bed. under the bed or probably the.
This is a 20-foot radius.
Hopefully it'll melt the bars there, Keith.
Oh, that might be.
I don't know. Knowing this guy, he's gonna put us to sleep, and we're gonna fall in all the shit that's all over the floor.
No, because you don't save for half damage against a sleep spell. So everybody make a save versus spell.
Oh yeah.
Elves don't save.
Fireball.
It's roll higher or lower.
Higher.
Yeah, I got it. 15. I beat an 11, so.
Wait, which save versus spell? Oh, I beat it. Yay.
Save versus spell or save versus sleep?
Save.
What was it?
Oh, gotta,
It was
Spell.
spell? Yeah. Either way, I got it, no matter what.
Yeah, I
got
got
15.
lower. It's lower, right?
Yeah.
It's higher.
The
Yeah,
buzz.
higher.
Oh, good thing it's higher then, because I'm fine.
No, I was saying yeah to I passed.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. I passed. I'm fine.
Yeah, I passed
Oh,
too.
good.
I passed también.
You finally passed it, John?
Yes.
I think that's like the first one I've ever passed. Jeez.
Okay,
Something,
so
same thing.
let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Oh, shit.
Ten.
That's damage.
and just to give you an idea of what's going to happen, the colors are pretty much indicative of what's going to be hurling at you here.
Oh,
I think we just lost our eyebrows.
Oh, let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. Uh, 40 points of damage. If you saved versus spell, you only are taking 20 points of damage.
Ouch. That hurt.
I didn't even throw. Yeah, I didn't even throw anything. Damn it.
I incited a riot, so I guess.
So, gigantic fireball just comes into the room and just boom.
So are they all grouped together where it came from?
Or what?
Are they all grouped together over there?
There's 5 of them standing 5 feet away from the bars.
Uh-huh.
2 on this side, 2 on this side, 1 in the middle, casting.
Yeah.
And so right now,
Oh, really? They were that close? Man, they should have singed their own stuff, too.
the cell goes back. The cell's about 30 feet deep. And honestly, the shields were just for show, just because it looked cool. They're not actually affected by this spell.
Oh, yeah, that was a spell, huh?
Or a spell-like ability.
Nice.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
No resistance.
yeah. All the Drow have a spell resistance.
Nice. We got spell resistance, Matt.
Right.
Yeah, it's 50 plus 2% for every level you got.
Yeah, that's 70% for Matt.
Right.
So normally when someone casts a spell on you, you get to do, if you remember, I'm not going to remember for you, You can actually roll percentiles if you make your spell resistance roll. You don't even have to make a save. It's kind of like having an extra saving throw.
Oh, all right.
Let's see.
So
So
do we roll? Do we roll 20-sider for that too, or?
no, it's percentiles.
Dang, fireball affects a 33,000 cubic foot area.
Damn.
Basically, in the cell, came back out all over them. Didn't really affect them, but a lot of stuff in your cell is on fire right now, or smoldering.
So,
So,
course.
You might want to put it out.
uh,
You might want to put that out.
Yeah, let's put ourselves out.
Yeah. Stop, drop, and roll, people.
you guys are running around, patting yourselves down, flipping stuff over, beating the flames out, and there's just like, it just fucking stinks like burnt shit in here right now.
Damn.
well, it's
Damn it, Celia. You need to calm your ass down.
Well, I guess that's one way to clean up all the mess with all the feathers and everything everywhere.
Yeah.
So right now you guys are just in there coughing, gasping for air. It's freaking hot. It's full of smoke.
I think I've got the black lung.
And as this is going on, you see about 10 more guards come up. They're kind of surrounding the cell. They part, and you see, looks like about 5 blue drow females. And they're carrying bundles of stuff. Wash tubs stacked on top of the other, clothes. Looks like a bunch of clean stuff.
Are any of them Suspira?
Yes.
I fucking grab a hold of her.
How?
I grab her arm.
Well, they're still approaching. They're coming in between the guards, walking up. One of the guards walks up to the cell door before they get there. This is, we're going to open the door. They are going to come in and remove some things and give you some things. If you interfere with them in any way, you will be punished again. Do you understand this?
Oh yeah, we ain't messing with them no more. I don't think.
The biggest grin I
My
can give.
crooked smile.
So you see him, Jed, he's doing something with the door with his hand.
Okay.
The door unlocks. The blue drow come in. So yeah, you do see Suspira come in now.
Actually, I'm gonna walk up to her first.
Okay.
I'm kind of staring her down. Is she noticing me or looking me in the eye?
At first, when she comes in, her and the rest of them have their eyes cast down. And then as she comes in, she looks at you and she's kind of like... She's like that.
Is she giving me a nod, like a knowing nod, or...
more of an urgent, she's shaking her head as imperceptibly as possible to not say anything.
I just point to my lip and motion towards her and just shake my head.
She just kind of looks at you like really? And as they're circling around the room, Matt, you see her kind of catch your eye.
Uh-huh.
And she looks at you, and then she motions over to one of the screens where the chamber pots normally are. You see they've already stood one of them back up. It's been knocked over by the fireball. And she starts making her way over there.
All right. I'll go over there.
Okay.
Slow light to not draw any attention.
Bitch is going down.
Okay, almost done. Dude, that's funny. It's just like when Naya was pissed at Matt for the little fucking scar on her leg.
I almost brought that up again tonight, too.
Which one of you did this, you or your brother?
That's what I was going to ask at the table. Where are we at?
So Keith, what was Drow magic resistance again? It's 50% plus what every level?
It's 50% base, and then you get 2% for every level.
Okay. There we go. So yeah, Matt's got 70% magic resistance, and then you've got, what, 72?
Yep.
So, Matt, while you're back there, she tells you that, and then she bundles up a bunch of stuff, comes back out, and... Oh, what are you doing?
I nod my head that I understand, so it's not, obvious like we're communicating in there.
Okay. So they're all just kind of just rushing around the room, grabbing stuff, putting other stuff down, and they finish pretty quick and just storm out. And so you guys have fresh bedpans that are emptied again. You've got some clean wash basins and what do you call it? Some clean clothes. And they have not cleaned the floor yet.
All right, hold on just a sec before she walks out and says.
Okay. We had one viewer for a while, and then they got bored and they went away. Aww.
A viewer?
Yeah, when we do it, when I record it like this, when I do an on-air hangout, not only does it record it, it also live broadcasts it. So if you go on the Google on-air page, it's got a big long list of, what do you call it? A bunch of hangouts that are live, and you can just click on them.
Oh, that sucks.
Nah.
Well, it's like, I guess we could do a whole group and just go in with the whole group of people and butt into their stuff too, I guess. But
Yeah, and I mean, usually it's like, you know, they can't do anything. There's a way you can open up a window and they can comment, and you can answer them in the thing. Okay, man, I read that. So they leave, the guards close the door again, and they tell you, get cleaned up. Somebody wants to see you.
Oh, I guess it's time to go meet the Lich.
And then, Matt, if you want to tell them anything.
yeah, I'm letting them know that, you know, and I'm not yelling this out or anything, but since Vera's going to try to help us, but I'm hoping she gives us a sign before she does, so I got to wait until we see something from her.
Gotcha.
Okay, then all of you hear a voice in your head. You hear a voice laughing. It does not sound like it's underwater.
No, it's the Lich.
You hear that same voice from the matriarch in your heads. She's like, that disappointment to her mother can offer you no help unless I allow it. And I don't think I will. Get dressed.
Look over at Jed. Should we get dressed, or should we just stay?
I say we go in there buck naked.
We
mustn't disappoint.
Yeah, I'm getting dressed. Screw it. I ain't going there looking like crap.
I get dressed.
All right. Change into.
Yeah, I'll wash up and dress best I can.
Y'all been tossing poop and all that. Might as well just go in there and poop on one of those chairs. You know, I don't.
Got a little messy there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Or just wait and take a shit in her presence.
Poop my pants.
She still wants to touch your arm after that, you know? I don't...
Yeah. She may not want to get too close to me now, so there you go. Poop.
Smokey's taking a shit.
Okay, so you guys all get ready. And then Matt, yeah, write down that Drow magic resistance. You've got 70%. So basically, whenever somebody casts a spell against you,
Right. When they do, what am I? What do I have to roll for that though?
70%. So you're going to want to roll percentiles and roll 70% or lower.
Okay.
And if you don't, then you make a saving throw.
All right.
There we go. So you guys get ready. The guards come back. The twins are with them again. They open the cell. Tell you guys to form up and start and follow them. And let's see, Jed, do you want to say anything to them?
Yeah, I did. I asked them when we're going to have time to talk.
They just look back at you and they're all right now. And they lead you guys back almost the same way you came before. But they lead you to a different room, and I'm going to end it right there. Before you get to the room, before you know what's going to happen next time.
Uh-oh. The dog. The dog's back in the room with you guys, isn't it?
I tried shutting her up for like the past 10 minutes, but she just won't shut up.
Oh, it's okay.
Aww.
It was just distracting. I couldn't get a sentence out earlier. Let's see, but you guys go ahead and give yourselves role played really good, got into it. So give yourselves another 50,000. Where the hell was my list? Open recent. Let's see. So I think John is the lowest level person right now
I think so, yeah.
at 99. So that's nothing to sneeze at. And then Jed is 911.
Yeah.
And everybody else is 10th except for Keith. Keith is 11th.
Wow. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to get for. I know the fighters. Like for me, it's a bit to even get to the next level.
To get to 11.
Yeah, let me see. It's because I'll double check that. I need to check it anyway because I write down. Where's that stupid page? What was that? That's 36. It is 700. Oh, it's not too bad. 750,000.
Jesus.
I'm only at 609, a little over 609,000. So it takes a bit. And then 1 million after that to 12.
Oh,
Good lord.
I need
Yeah.
900,000 to level up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're up high enough that we could,
Yeah.
fight cool shit now. So
True.
there's not too much that we can't fight. So
That's what you think, Matt.
well, I'm just
Yeah.
saying,
Well, something crazy.
Hey, Matt, have you seen that new game, Deadpool?
no, I haven't.
I just picked it up today. I haven't played it yet, but it looks badass.
What kind of game is it? What type?
Well, it's basically just, I mean, it's just a one-player game, so you
Yeah.
can't play with other people. But it's Deadpool from X-Force. So there's like a bunch of
Okay.
other characters in there from like the X-Men and stuff.
Oh, okay.
No, I'll have to check that out.
Swords and guns.
Yeah, I think so. But like I said, I haven't played it yet. I just picked it up today. I saw him on the cover, and I figured, well, I gotta get it, give it a shot.
Yeah.
I read that comic when it first started coming out about, what, like 12, 14 years ago, something like that? Maybe it was longer than that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think it was longer than that.
Yeah.
X-Men?
No, the
Yeah,
Deadpool character.
Oh.
He's always mercenary, cracking jokes and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Shit, man, this was a crazy adventure tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
how it was going to go, if it was going to drag or if it was going to get interesting or what. I mean, I didn't even have my dice out. I completely forgot to get them.
Yeah.
They were fucking sitting in the kitchen from when I went over to Eric's on Monday. I didn't even realize it until I was like, oh, I do need to roll for something. Where's my dice at? So now, what do you guys think about next weekend?
I'm not going to be able to do next weekend.
Well, yeah, can't do it.
I think we're okay.
Yeah.
I don't believe I have
I'm
any plans.
fine.
5 on Saturday, so we can play at a regular time.
Oh yeah, it's 4th of July weekend next weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm going to have company, so I'm not going to be able to.
Oh,
I could do next weekend. I could.
Yeah.
The only time at the end of July is when it's gonna get. But then again, because I'm gonna be dog sitting at someone else's house, but I could bring my computer, so I have to ask him about that. See if he has connection. I would think he would, but we'll see. That might be the only dicey period in July for me.
let's see. This will be the last one for mine. So I'm going to kind of leave it up to you guys. Do you guys?
Well, I know the end of July we're going to be on vacation, and I don't think we'll be able to play.
Okay. Well, how about if we do, if not next weekend, but the weekend after? If everyone can't do next weekend.
That's fine.
That should be fine.
What is the weekend after that? I'm trying to.
The 13th?
Yeah.
I think we'll be okay for that.
Yeah, the Saturday the 13th.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, sounds good.
Because if we can't, we're probably going to end up having to push it back to August. The way it's sounding.
Yeah.
We got to wait longer to start Jed's then.
Do or die, 13.
Yeah, I'm saying once hockey season starts, it's going to be really hard for me to be able to play.
Nah.
When does
because
hockey
Saturday,
season start?
I'm not well. When the games and everything start, we were looking at the schedule, and a lot of the games are on Saturday, Saturday and Sundays, and they're like really early in the morning. So
When does it start? In September, October, November, or does it start in like August?
I think the practices start in probably September or something, but I'm not sure when the games actually start. I don't think that they
haven't released the schedule
Yeah,
yet.
we were looking at the schedules from last year.
Okay.
Let's see.
Get that worked out when it comes along.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Holy shit, I finished up the second season of Walking Dead.
Dude, what'd you think?
Badass,
Holy
ain't it?
crap, dude.
What do you think?
I
about
haven't even started it. I want to start. That's the next one I gotta watch. The Walking Dead.
What do you think about Shane now?
Shane's badass, dude.
Dude, I felt so bad for Rick. Dude, Rick
Yeah.
was crying.
Yeah, shit is awesome, Kelda. You gotta watch it.
It's
I want to watch that. That's another one I want to watch. I need to catch up on.
when that's on, that's my favorite show. When Game of Thrones is on, Game of Thrones is my favorite show. They're both tied. It's just being freaking awesome.
Yeah. I mean, those are right up there for me with, like, Firefly.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Firefly so much, man. And these are pretty badass.
Yeah.
Let's see. Final game of season 2. We're doing. Whoops. July 13th. (8 p.m.) I'll just send the invites out now.
Okay.
Let's see. Everybody who signs up for it, I will give you 50,000 XPs if you sign up for it right now. Let's see. I think that's all of you. Let me create it and see what it's doing. Did I get everybody? John, Christian, Keith, Matt, Jed. Who am I missing?
John?
Kelda.
You invited Kelda.
Oh, is she on there? Oh, it just isn't showing all of them in the list there.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Good.
Now, so there will definitely be fighting in this next one.
Good.
Kind of jumping back and forth between just all fighting, all role playing, and then all fighting again. And then when we start Keith's, or I'm sorry, when we start Jed's, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. That'll be some fun stuff.
That better be.
Yep.
Better make it fun.
Yep.
So, John, what are you going to do with your wish ring? Are you going to save it for the Terraskew?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I gotta wait and see what's going on.
Oh, is that what you had?
Yeah, man, I wasn't gonna let them have that shit.
Oh, okay.
I ate that shit.
Oh, shit, I shouldn't have said. They didn't know. Damn it.
That's alright. Their characters don't know anyway, so.
Yeah. I hate when I do that. I get tired and just overshare.
I thought it was a holy symbol or something.
I thought, you know what, we better have an ace in the hole just in case.
Yeah.
There we we go. I changed the name of the thing.
Too late. We all know.
Yep. It's all known now.
Well, no.
So we'll be fighting a Balrog, huh?
No, I just did that because it sounded funny. Then I changed it to tiramisu with a Terraskew. But that doesn't mean you guys are going to be fighting that yet. That will probably be next season.
Where the hell do I go to get to it? On Facebook.
When you click on just Facebook and not your name, on the left-hand side there's a list of stuff, and you'll see events under newsfeed.
Aha.
And then I think you have to scroll down. Yeah, scroll down to Saturday, July 13th.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Got it.
Oh, Matt, that's your mom's birthday.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be up there though.
Yeah.
Well, I'll call though. You know.
I always forget when hers is because almost everybody's in June, and then I know Judy's in like fall or something.
Yeah. Yeah, she finished up season 2 of Game of Thrones. She loves it.
Good.
And I was supposed to get that for her birthday, but she I got the first season for Mother's Day, and she went straight on through it and didn't want to wait.
Yeah.
Just went out and bought the second season.
Yeah, I can't wait till next season. But I'm or what do you call it? Walking Dead will be out first in October. That's just gonna be freaking awesome. Governor is a great man.
Nah, I haven't seen the third season of that yet.
Oh, when we start Jed's, probably not the first game, but the second game, I'll start doing like just a random first level one for anybody who wants to play like maybe a short 1.5-hour game or 2-hour game before Jed's. Just to give everybody a chance to roll up some new characters. It won't be anything major continuity-wise, just some fun little adventures, just to fight a bunch of stuff. Level up a couple more characters. Because I think some of you have some extra characters that you can fall back on, but not everybody.
Yeah, I got one right now.
And Kelda, you got to re-roll your.
I know. I should re-roll
That
a witch. At least the witch. At least the witch.
Yeah.
Witch?
Mm-hmm.
I think she was like 5th level or something.
She was. Because I already had the dire wolf. She's past that, and she was past, I think she's 5th. Because I was able to do, I can't remember what it was. There was something special. It just passed that. I think it was 5th level.
Yeah, because I think that's what Ariana was when I dug her out of obscurement and stuck her in here as an NPC. Because then if anybody dies in Jed's, if you've got a character of pretty much the same level to fall back on, you're okay. Because you can bring that character in. Right, Jed? Jed?
Yeah, I'll allow that. I just can't have any low-level characters coming in. Because the stuff's going to start getting tougher here.
Yeah, I had just become 5th level because she was able to brew stuff. She was just
that's
getting
right.
into that. Yeah. Because a witch. Yeah, I secured the familiar at 3rd level, and 5th level I'd just been able to start brewing. So yeah, 5th level.
And then I think your fighter, was it a fighter or a thief or a fighter thief?
It was the one with the Pegasus. It was
Yeah.
a fighter. She was a elf. I can't remember what kind of elf she was though. She was an elf. I remember being an elf.
Probably a high elf.
Probably.
'Cause I don't think you made her a gray elf or a wild elf or anything. And then, yeah, she had that Pegasus, and then I think you were like 5th or 6th level.
I was.
So, yeah.
I've never had a character at this level
Yeah.
that I'm at currently with this one.
All right, guys, I'm gonna crash out. You guys have a good night, good game, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
See you.
All right.
Yeah,
Night.
Later.
Sorry.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm gonna drop
Okay,
off.
good night, guys.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Take care. I love you all.
I love you.
Yeah.
Bye.